Hi there, my name is Tim. I am an LA actor. I play the role of Jeff in the film Hopes.
Hi, I'm Linda Vogel. I'm an actress and I'm a singer. I'm also a mom.
I'm Glenn Morrissey, and I'm playing the part of Brad in Hopes.
So Jeff is definitely at a point in his life where he's understands where he's being pulled in life. He knows that he wants to go into writing in some form, but I don't think he has the life tools to actually get him there. And I really admire that in a person, because I was there once as well. I knew I wanted to go into acting or the entertainment business, but I never knew the avenue that I needed to go down to get there. He's an intelligent kid and doesn't have a lot of friends, and I think usually when you are so caught up in everything that's going on in your head, it's easy to kind of take a step back from everything and kind of isolate yourself, and that can actually be more of a struggle. And I can appreciate what Jeff is going through and trying to find a way to where he can express himself that he can't understand quite yet. So I can definitely relate to the character.
I am very familiar with the pros and cons of go for a degree or go for your art or your passion. And I went for my passion and a degree. And I had very supportive parents, which was a great thing. I understand the argument, though. I understand parents who want to make sure that their child leaves college with something that can support them if they do go for something creative and they have something to fall back on. And I think that's important to have. I didn't think so as much when I was going into college, but now that I have a few years behind me, I think education is very important, no matter what you're going for.
I thankfully come from a very welcoming family, a very supportive family. I did grow up with this idea of, hey, I think you're definitely going to go to college no matter what. You're going to study business, you're going to be a businessman, and then I kind of decided to go the creative route. But no, I mean, I knew that I was going to go into something. I knew I was going to get an education in something, regardless if it was business, engineering. Like I was going to do, I was going to become a chemical engineer up until my senior year of high school. But they were supportive enough once I finally decided the avenue that I wanted to go down and actually go into it.
You want to be supportive of what your children want to do, but you also want to make sense with what the world is today. I think getting an education, regardless of what avenue you take, is extremely important, whether it's a creative outlet, writing, acting, directing, music, or being a lawyer, a profession that maybe would be, to some, be considered more quote-unquote stable, not necessarily. So, I think that parts of the character are part of what I would go with, and then others is you want your child to be able to do whatever they want to do in life and they feel happy doing it.
So I can understand Brad, my character's point of view, but I don't think I'd go that far. And I would definitely support my child in whatever they really wanted to do.
The thing that really inspires me about the character is the fact that he finds something that really drives him. So he's put into this situation where his entire life has been turned upside down. He doesn't feel connected to anything. But then he finds that book and it actually gives him that sort of purpose. It gives them that life again. And I think that's really important, because I think in everyone's life they go through something to where there's that one inspiring thing that actually gets them back on their feet and allows them to go. And I think that's one of the most inspiring things, is the fact that it's not only keeping him going, but it's also inspiring his life from that point onward. So it's definitely a really strong moment for me in this movie.
I think writers draw from their own experience, and depending on your talent as a writer, it can be something of depth and insight, or something that more skims the surface, and both are completely okay. It's what you produce as long as you have your passion behind it. I think the more life experience you have, the more you can bring to a creative piece, whether it's writing or art or acting or filmmaking. But life experience is very important, and your understanding of your life experience. If you can communicate that, then you are putting, I think, something very worthwhile down on paper. Pro or con, it's not a judgment, it's about the depth of the experience that you're bringing to your audience.
And I think that's where it really comes down to, with all the struggles and everything that you have to do. The real passion is the fact that even when you're down and out, and even when it's the roughest thing that you've ever done in your life, you still love it. And that's what acting is for me, and I think that's what writing is for Jeff.